Welcome, guys, to Mwalimu Anundo official channel. This is a channel that we talk about life issues and life challenges and stories that are trending in the country. Thank you so much for following me. Today we are having an interesting conversation with the Executive Secretary, Nyeri County, Kuppet. And we are in his office today. We want to understand more about the issues that are surrounding teachers. And he will tell us more on the challenges and how best he's solving them in our Nyeri County. So make sure you are tuned in and keep following. For those who don't know the office of the Kuppet in Nyeri County, it is located in Kimathi Road. It is just opposite Aga Khan Hospital. Opposite hapo ndio ofisi yake iko. So welcome so much and keep tuned. Thank you so much. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Welcome to our Kuppet office.
Yeah.
This is our office.
Yeah.
Feel free to be here.
Yeah.
Like visitors.
Okay.
And feel free.
Thank you so much for welcoming us. Do you think this is the first interview you've done with a YouTube channel?
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
But in the other media, there for many. In fact, after this, I'm having another one with TV47.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a time I saw you in KTN, so I'm very sure that you are used to this. So, okay, just start by introducing yourself.
My name is Francis Wanjohi.
Okay.
The Executive Secretary, Kuppet Nyeri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where does that name Fragao comes from? Commonly known as Fragao.
Name Fragawa is Francis.
Yeah.
Gadoduga Wajohi wa Fragawa.
Fragao.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Can you briefly tell us about your story? You know, you're a top teacher in Nyeri County. You are the Executive Secretary Kuppet, the whole of Nyeri County. How did you start? Where do you start from? Journey mekwaje? Can you tell us briefly so that you can also encourage somebody? Yes.
Yeah, I trained as a teacher.
Yes.
At Kenyatta University.
KU.
Where I graduated in 1998. Bachelor of Education.
1998 or
1998.
Okay.
Yeah. Bachelor of Education degree. Upper class. Whatever. Then my first posting was in Nodaya, in a school called Kariko Secondary School.
Kariko.
When I was a very, very young guy. I started my journey there as a teacher.
Okay.
And I've gone the journey very, very well, very, very smoothly.
Okay.
I got a principal who was a bit old,
okay.
Not very, very old,
yeah, okay.
But he was a former military officer,
okay.
Previously deployed at the army, and we started the journey together.
Yeah.
As a teacher, I worked very, very hard in my first years.
I'm requesting you insist on that one. How you started? You're saying that you started by you are working very hard.
Mm-hmm.
When teachers nowadays get employed, there's lack of passion. So you worked very hard.
I worked very hard.
Yeah.
In fact, when I got employed,
okay.
The first assignment I was given was an assistant games teacher.
Okay.
Definitely, I've been having passion for games since I was very, very young boy, and I continued with it. So immediately I got to that school, I was given that responsibility of being the assistant games teacher, where we worked very, very closely with the guy who was the games teacher, and I like him because now he has been promoted. He is a director at TSC. We worked very, very closely, and we would see our teams going far. Later, after few years, I was able to register as an examiner. I started marking.
Examiner.
At, yeah.
Hii yenye tunagoma hii.
Ile mnagoma. I registered because I knew when I am a trained examiner and getting that experience of marking, you become a better teacher.
Which subject?
Kiswahili paper 2. That is what I was marking. Mwalimu wa Kiswahili. So I started marking that paper. I marked for 10 years.
Yeah, for 10 years.
In fact, in my school, I was the only one who was an examiner. And I would encourage other teachers to follow suit.
Yes.
But there was so much against, I don't know why, although most of them were a bit aged than me. But I was passionate to become a teacher.
You are passionate.
Yeah.
Yes.
The school, when I went there, it was that time of El Nino. And the roads were impassable there. I remember in my first day, I carried my bags together with my current wife for about 5 kilometers at the rain. And it was hectic. And when we reached there was no electricity, of course. I had gotten a small house near the school. And things were so difficult. In fact, I was feeling, why all this? Why am I subjected to all this? But I decided.
So you mean there were challenges?
There were challenges. Challenges, even transport was an issue. Everything was an issue. Infrastructure was everything. There were so many issues. And no electricity, you can imagine.
So the challenges for those teachers who are getting employed now, they should know that challenges
are there. In fact, even I wonder why such schools are not given hardship allowances. Because I think these things should depend on where the school is located. But anyway, I worked, and at one time, when I was even just few months old, the principal requested me to act as a deputy. What? Yeah.
Can you guess at what age? That is what 29 up.
You are employed straight away from college. So by that time I was about 25.
So at 25 you acted as a deputy?
I was requested to act as a deputy. But because of peer influence, I did not take up that responsibility, which I regret to date.
You regret?
Because I know of so many people who are given such an opportunity. And those days when you are given such a responsibility and you get to work and the board of management get satisfied with you, even you'll be promoted to a deputy, to a principal.
And why did you not take that?
You know, the peer pressure. I think my colleagues were so much against. So much against. You cannot be you cannot act. You know, I had gotten them there. Where they not?
But
I later came to realize I wasted myself because one of the guys that who was given such a responsibility together, in fact, he was confirmed as a deputy within 3 years. After 3 years in service, later as a principal.
3 years in service.
Right now he's a very senior principal in a big school. Such things happen in life.
So, teachers, when you are appointed by the principal in any capacity, make sure you take it. Katibu is regretting for not taking the chance to be a deputy. No kichaguliwa kuwa guidance and counseling, chukua opportunity.
Chukua, because you are working for these kids of Kenya. And in a responsibility, definitely, when you do it in a good way or passionately, definitely it comes with blessings.
So, so you are from that school, how now you come up to be the executive secretary?
It was a long journey. After about those 3 years or 4 years, I became the games teacher in that school. In the 5 years in service, I became the zone organizer of sports. Yeah, Shiga zone. I was the zone organizer, sports. I rose to become it was called division by then. This that we are calling sub-county now. So, sub-county secretary, assistant secretary sports, county Nyeri, secretary sports, Nyeri county. By that time it was Nyeri district.
Nyeri district.
It was Nyeri district, the whole of Nyeri. Where I worked passionately, and people recognized my work. And which I was given the responsibility of being the secretary, Central Region. Central Region. From there, I worked at the national level. The team manager of
which team do you coach?
I'm a coach in athletics. I have taken my kids to the nationals. In fact, I am proud because at one time I took 2 girls out of 5 to the nationals in heptathlon. Mine from Kariko Secondary School.
How you train that?
And for many years I was taking them, and that is why I became like, things does not just come. It is through hard work. You work very, very hard, and through hard work you are able to get many other things. In sports, I've done everything. I've become a manager of Kenya team to East Africa Games. The responsibility is enormous, and I was able to do it very, very perfectly until when I retired, when I became the secretary of Kuppet, and now, it's good.
Now you are here in the office.
Now I'm here, and where I left there, I think I left when I was up there.
Now, that is now where we start our conversation. I know you have been in the Kuppet. This is not the first time. I think you are the chair, the chair of Kuppet Nyeri. Now you're the executive secretary. It is 3 years. I think it is 3 years since you were elected into office.
2 years.
It's 2 years, huh?
It is almost 2 years. It is one.
I remember it was the first 2020.
2021.
2021, yes.
Yeah.
So can you tell us some of the things that you have achieved? 1, 2, 3 that you have achieved since you came in the office? And I remember teachers came in large numbers at the Nyarasaki, to vote for you. I remember that time I was there. And we really voted for you. Teachers today want to hear, what have you done? What can you say that I've done this since I came to the office?
Let me say, first is to thank all the teachers of Nyeri for the support that they really gave me during that time. They were able to come in large numbers and voted for me, and I was able to win. Let them be blessed.
Amen.
Since I took office, we have been working, and one thing that I insisted, I have 10 officials, or we are 10 of us who are elected. I've tried to make sure that we work as a team, which we are doing so. Because when there are divisions here and there, you cannot be able to deliver for the teachers. The first thing I said, and I always saying, even during my campaigns, is that I want to bring this union back to its members. Because it is their union. It is not our union as officials. And I've tried to do that. I've interacted with teachers in everything that they do. Been able to attend all their functions. I don't know, if you don't invite me as a teacher, I don't know why you are becoming shy. Because anything that we do, that they do, that our members, we must support them, and we have done it passionately with my team.
Yes.
That is one.
Yes.
We have been able to support them in all those things. About their professional issues. I was able to establish a very strong working relationship with all the stakeholders. And right now, they respect Kuppet as a union. When I say stakeholders, I talk about Ministry of Education.
Yes.
We are always in conversation. They always consult one every time. TSC, also another very, very important stakeholder. Kesha, Secondary School Health Association. We are working very, very closely with them because if we want to help teachers, we have to work with them also. And let me say, I'm very thankful because majority they have supported my programs, which are aimed at developing the professionalism of our teachers and all other stakeholders, be it security, be it everywhere. We have been able to do that, and I am very optimistic we are going to achieve even much more in the coming year.
Okay. So those are some of the achievements that you have achieved. Okay, I want to go to a very sensitive issue now. Wakati nileka hii niko hii posta kwa mitandao, kuna mwalimu aliniuliza hivi. Wacha naliandika bila niliuliza. Uliza katibu kama wamehongwa.
Na nani?
Ngoja kwanza. Kama wamehongwa kwa sababu kuna promotions ambazo zimetokea. Others have not been considered. Watu wa diploma
C3.
C3. What is happening? Can you explain to the teachers what is happening with the stagnation of teachers? It is very rampant in the country, and what is really happening? They really need to know what's happening.
I think I was the first secretary to take a very bold step, which I think it was risky. But I did it. We wrote a very, very strong letter, which was writing on all those issues. Because what I believe, whatever these people are doing, is just replacements. They are just doing replacements. It's only through 1330 for C2 to C3 that we can term them as promotions. But others are pure replacements. It's the way like they replace teachers when others exit. But why? Where is the money that was given for promotion? Anyway, I took that bold step. I wrote a very, very strong memo or letter to the CEO, of course, through our Secretary General, Kuppet. And by that evening, the advert has been pulled down.
Actually, yes.
In fact, I don't care because my work is to work for the teachers of Nyeri. And of course, I did that boldly. And it's to thank teachers because they told me they are going to start with you, whatever happens. And we have gone the journey together. But now I hear the advert has been brought again. But one thing, because it has been brought again, they take it in another way. Now they are replacing, and that is what I've said. Let them promote those people. But of course, by the end product, I think they will be saving because those who are exiting and those who are getting promoted, definitely monetary value, they will get. I know there will be some savings there. From there now, after they have promoted this, because we don't want anybody not to be promoted. In fact, there are crises. I came to learn, like those 7,000, whatever have been advertised for as new deputy principal, deputy head teachers in primary schools. I realized that there are so many schools that don't have such, even head teachers in primary schools. In Nyeri alone, I understand over 100 head teachers have retired. So you can imagine. And so it is pure replacement. After this, now, ours is to pressurize our national office to talk about where our promotions and where the money that was allocated go. Because this one was pure replacement. Yeah.
So you are telling teachers that these are replacements. They are going to pressurize.
That is what I understand. They are saying it is like they are promoting teachers, but to me, there's nothing like. They are just replacing. They are just replacing.
So after this, you are going to do something so that you can.
We are going to do a memo. So that now we demand to all whatever, and I wish to call each and every one of us who is closer, even to members of parliament. We have an education committee led by Mary, which is very, very, very effective. And we have members from all over. Let us come together and talk to those people, and they see sense. And they cannot be flattered by TSE. Because why pretend that you are promoting, and on the other hand, there is nothing you are doing, you are just replacing. But those that are there, let them go on for now, because they have brought it for the second time against our wishes. But after that, even if it is data.
What will happen if they don't behave TSE? Are you going to, can you do some, can you tell the teachers to down? Even a threat?
We have protocol. Of course. Yeah. As we work, we are under our Secretary General. We cannot call for a strike as a branch. There are some whatever. What we do is to pressurize the national office, and we advise them and to do this and this, and they hear the cries from all over, and hopefully. Because they are able to see
Katibu, teachers are asking, where is that even a threat? There's a time there were threats, oh, you are going on strike. If this does not happen, why is Kuppet too silent that it has not even given a threat, and some things that happen which are compromising teachers?
One thing, threats is not a solution. It's not a solution.
But
you can give a threat, but it doesn't work. The thing is to sit down and look at the things critically, come up with a solution. If there is a need for that strike or whatever, now you have thought about it. You have taken a lot of time, because it is not a matter of activism. Today's politics is not a matter of activism, because when it becomes too much of an activist, you lose everything. But you can negotiate and get everything that you want. That is my hope.
So to another question, that one, do you think having MPs as the Kuppet, you have the Secretary General is an MP, I think, Missouri, do you think is helping?
In one way or another. For example, there was a time we had issues with some of the programs, and the guy was able to table them to Parliament. Not TPAD. There's the other one. There's TPD. He was able to table it in Parliament very, very effectively, and it was fully supported. Some of these programs are supported by MPs. They are the registrators. And when we have our own there, in one way, they help, because when we have an issue, they are able to lobby their colleagues so that we we get what we want.
Yeah, okay.
Like now, because they are there, they have to prove it at their time, their worthiness. Because now, I'm sure, the parliament allocated money for promotions.
Okay.
And that money must be utilized.
Yeah.
And here they are. We are expecting them to ask, we allocated this amount of money for promotion. And definitely what you did is just replacement.
Okay.
Where is that money? They have to be held accountable. TSC must be held accountable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Katibu, are you promising teachers that we are going to have promotions after this?
Not promising. That is what we work for. We keep on agitating.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because if I had a say, I would definitely, by the way I feel, especially those diploma teachers, I feel for them. And I will start with them until the end, because I know how they have really suffered. Imagine, why? These people, they have the same qualifications like graduates.
Okay.
I don't think there is no any teacher who is a teacher now who had less than a C+, and that is the minimum even university entry grade.
Okay.
Most of them decided to go to those colleges to become a teacher. Okay, and now why subject them to all these whatever? These career progression guidelines need to be relooked, because definitely they are making teachers to suffer, and especially that group. If see their pay slip, definitely,
Yeah.
you feel bad, and I feel for it. I usually don't want to talk about that so much, because it really hurts me.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
Let us fight for it.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going now to some brief questions now. We don't explain so much. What's your opinion on CBC now that it has brought back to primary schools, the junior secondary school, now it will be in the primary school? What's your opinion? What's the take of Kuppet in here? Is it okay in that one? Or do you have
I think this is a whole confusion in the country. Everybody, all the stakeholders are confused. That is 30th. They are reporting on 30th.
Yes.
That is what I heard. Those who are going to teach, we don't know who is going to teach there at the moment. I hear the recruitment have been done, but now the process is there. They have not received letter to be posted in various schools. There are those who are going to be promoted to be deployed to teach in junior secondary schools.
From secondary schools?
From deployed from primary schools.
Okay.
Because secondary schools, already we have shortage, and we have all the 4 classes.
Yeah.
So you don't expect them to touch on secondary schools.
Okay.
Let them touch on secondary schools come next year, when, of course, we expect to take over, even as administrators of junior secondary schools.
Yeah.
I think the head teachers were told they are going to act as principals just for this year.
Okay.
From next time, we can accept to go back there, and we take administrative positions as.
Actually, there was a rumor that was going around that a secondary teacher is going to take over junior
You
secondary.
know, this whatever is happening now is total confusion, because it can be told, you can be told today this way, then tomorrow you are told another thing.
Oh.
So we are not sure, but that is what we wish that will happen, because we expect our guys here to take the leadership positions there.
Yes.
Because definitely,
Yeah.
some of those head teachers, they are okay. Most of them, by the way, most of them are, they have upgraded. But in our case, we don't talk about that. We have even the doctors who are teachers. We have everybody who is there. But it is from the beginning. You see, he Sasa, okay. But we are hoping for that. We are hoping that next year we shall get whatever. For CBC, there is total confusion because even books,
they're not there.
I don't know. I don't know where they get the content.
So there is a confusion.
There is confusion, but we are hoping because this thing came before.
Yeah.
And even the current government is trying to rectify.
Okay.
And let us pray
That's all.
for our minister now, Machogu,
he has a chance.
so that God can help him to
Yeah.
get out of that quagmire.
So, okay, we have, there's another question here. You know, in this channel, we always talk about issues of drug abuse and alcoholism. And of course, in Nyeri, not in Nyeri, even the whole country, we have teachers who are affected by alcoholism until they are losing their jobs. What is Kuppet doing? What is Kuppet doing to assist such teachers? Yeah, I see you are doing well in the welfares, but have you been able to reach those people?
This is a very, very serious issue.
Yeah.
And it is not just in Nyeri.
The whole country.
In fact, where do you come from?
Kisii County.
Or Kisii County.
Yeah.
I saw something like from Nyamira, your neighbors,
Yeah.
where teachers are more affected.
Yeah.
But in Nyeri, at least, let me say, I'm proud of
Yeah,
the
Nyamira
teachers.
is the highest.
But anyway,
Yes.
there must be such cases.
Yes.
And they are brought about by so many things.
Yes.
One, financial.
Yes.
It's a long time since teachers got anything. We were told 2 years, I don't know. At least an increment would help in that. Because why people are indulging in that is because of frustrations.
Frustrations.
Yeah. And I believe if these people hear us, at least we have a monetary CBA from this year.
Okay.
That one will help a lot. And we have now the issues at hand.
Okay.
And they are there, here and there.
Yes.
They are not so much in Nyeri, but they are there.
Yes.
And personally, I take those issues very, very, very seriously.
Yeah.
To the extent that I visit such teachers, even at their homes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm comfortably.
Okay.
And we are able to talk, do everything. Sometimes I consult even the family members.
Okay.
I've gone deep,
Okay.
and even my team.
Okay.
We work as a team.
Yeah.
We have gone deep even to those teachers so that we can be able to help them.
Okay.
And we have given a lot of help to them.
Okay.
Yeah, the advice, where they can, what they can do to help this and whatever. I'm happy that some have reformed.
Yes.
And let me thank the principals. There was a time in a meeting I just requested them. These people, give them time. Give me also time. I also talk to them. And many have approached me, telling me those problems. And I'm able to go there when the principal invites me, or when I know a teacher. In fact, I also wish to really thank our reps. Some of them are very active on that. They are able to talk about to me, and there is a teacher who has a problem here, and we need to help that teacher, and we go and do it. And we have been able to solve so many problems. And I'm hoping that these problems will come to an end. Yeah, because the way we have dealt with them, and I would wish that everybody who is with us should join us in that campaign. In fact, I'm also using our colleagues.
Okay. So teachers, those teachers that are in our staff room, where we have some teachers who are affected by alcoholism, they should report it to you and you can do something to help.
Yeah.
As Kuppet.
Yeah.
Okay. That's very, very okay. And there's something that another question that was coming up. Can we organize, for example, a workshop for the new teachers that are coming into service, so that they can be informed on what they are expected from them and from Kuppet? Because some of the guys that are affected are young teachers. I remember, I don't want to name a school in which a teacher worked for 3 months and was interdicted. Well, was not interdicted. He was sent back to a rehabilitation center. So, is this a way that we can organize a workshop for them so that they are informed before
Maybe,
you start helping them
let
when
me
they are
tell you,
affected?
there are many things that we do as Kuppet Nyeri. That is one of the things that we are supporting a lot.
Okay.
And we have been having induction workshops
Okay.
for newly employed teachers, which we fully support.
Yeah.
We support,
Okay.
and I encourage even the sub-county directors, TSC, to organize every time that teachers are employed.
We have a workshop.
We have a workshop.
Okay.
We shall support.
Yes.
That is our duty.
Okay.
And we have done it since we came to the office.
Okay.
And it really works.
Okay.
Yeah, because these young teachers need to be inducted.
Well.
Yeah, because the current situation in the country is bad. If you don't plan yourself well, things will be tough for you.
Okay, thank you so much. And the next thing that is also very sensitive is about the medical schemes that we have. Have you improved them since you came in, or how is the situation now, up to now? I know guys were complaining about Minute in Mandari. You have to be called so that you get service. And some guys in Mokureni, for example, they have an hospital there.
I think,
Okay.
you are a person who have gone places.
Yes.
We should compare the services that are in Nyeri plus some other places.
Yes.
We are at least on top. There are some things that we can do as a county, and we want to do all of them perfectly. And we have done that. The first thing we did when we got elected, we visited all the hospitals, the main hospitals, that is the main hospitals, and we held meetings with the boards there and everything, and we set the pace.
Yeah.
And we have been doing the follow-up. Okay? Now, our hospitals are okay in terms of service as compared to other areas. In fact, there's like now during this holiday, December holiday, teachers have been complaining. That's joining. Because when they go to their homes, the services they are getting, they
are used.
But what we decided, let us improve where we can as a county. Because, we have limits. But as a county, situpage mambo yetu, yawe mazuri. What we can as a county, let it be perfect. There are national issues that you cannot be able to manage. But what we have as a county, I know we have done 85%.
Yeah, 85.
Or 90.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping by the end of the year,
100.
we shall be there 100.
Okay.
Yeah, the services might not be very good. I know they are in some hospitals. Let me quote Madari, for example. It's one of the best hospitals.
Yeah.
But I agitated for it.
Yeah.
But now, there is issue of approvals there. Sometimes it takes time.
Yes.
But I would urge teachers to understand this.
Okay.
And whenever they have that issue escalating too far, they should always feel free to call us for intervention when it escalates. Because what we agreed, you can that hospital is unique in a way.
Yeah.
You can go there for outpatient services. There is no limit. You can utilize whatever, and that was another agreement. And that is why in every step, when you are treated, before you get the drugs, they have to be approved. Unlike other hospitals, that's the challenge. But teachers take time, but also encourage. And we are going to work closely with them, with Medical Administrators Kenya Limited, because they are the ones who do that. And I work closely with them also. I've developed a good relationship with them, and I want them now to improve in that area, because that is an area that we must improve on. And it cannot be worked here. That one, we have to look for our own means, so that now we are able to interact even with the CEO there.
Okay.
Yeah, and we improve on that.
Hope you will also address the issue of the limit. For example, in 1 month you cannot visit an hospital.
No. It is no longer there.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
It was there.
Let me say, as Kuppet, we were agitating to have NHIF.
As a comprehensive.
NHIF.
Okay.
Like they say, our comrades, civil servants.
Yeah.
And that is how the crowd was. We listened to the crowd. But unfortunately, when the tender was whatever was advertised, they quoted 23.8 billion. The government was giving, I think, 14.8, 15 billion, something like that. It's only Minet that was able to take that. They were not able to do, to give NHIF because of that difference of 8 billion. And we talked with the MPs. We decided, let us talk to our MPs so that they go and pass that addition of 8 billion so that we get that cover.
Okay.
Anyway, it has been renewed for Minet.
Yeah.
And now after it was renewed, I say, let us improve on our own. We can keep on complaining, but if you complain too much and you are not doing anything, let us improve on the services that are being offered there. In fact, I had a guy, my colleague from Civil Servants Union. He was regretting being in that NHIF. I know they have issues. I know them, but they might be rectified. They were saying, I would wish we go back to Minet.
Yeah, sure.
But anyway, these things, now like police were taken to, and whatever consortium of insurances.
Progressive something else.
Yeah.
Now
They are crying.
They are crying, yes.
They are crying.
Okay.
So for now, because we don't have to complain and we are not working, and this is whatever has been decided, and this is not a branch issue. What I know is that we have to develop a good working relationship with them, as others complain, as we continue getting services for our members.
Okay, thank you so much. Keep improving them so that we can have this, and they are very important for our teachers. So we have to conclude, but before we conclude, any plan we have for us in 2023? Actually, there's a promise you gave. I was reading it yesterday, but we are supposed to have Teachers' Day, Nyeri County Teachers' Day. Yes.
Teachers' Day.
It was in your manifesto.
Yeah. Okay. When we got in, we had to bring together the manifesto. It's not the only super team that got in. You had others who were independent, and we sat and brought together their manifesto, ours, and whatever. So this is a good thing. And Teachers' Day will come during our branch General Assembly. And before that, we promised about Teacher Service Week, where our officials will be able to go and meet people. That one is on pipeline, and it is going to happen.
This year?
Yeah. It is in our projections, and everything will be able to move as we agreed. We have a good manifesto for our teachers, and we have implemented big part of it. And of course, we have a big project coming up very soon.
Yes.
Project.
Yeah.
We want to have a van.
Oh, you have a van, yes.
A van for the union,
Okay.
for the welfare of the teachers, where when we have an issue, you can always get it, fuel and whatever. As we move a lot, going for teachers' issues. Instead of using so many vehicles, it was safe for us because we can move together, not going 5 vehicles and we are going the same place. Whatever, when a teacher has an issue, ukitaka kwenda Kisii, kuna jambo, nakupatia gari, mnaenda, because it will be your.
So 2023 we have service week for teachers, we have a van. Another thing that you have for teachers this year?
Yeah, you know, we move pole. So this year we have this. Then next year we improve on it. We move another step. Okay. I'm hoping teachers who are members of the union must feel that this is their union. It is not the union for the officials. It is theirs, and that is why we are there for them always.
Always.
Yeah.
I'm happy that your number is ever on for the teachers. That's a very good thing. The teachers are saying that your number, when you call, you are always there for them. So thank you so much. You want to conclude, and before you conclude, you have to answer 3 questions. Kuna swali tatu ambayo huwa nauliza wakati hapa. Haya. 1, between Manchester, Arsenal and Chelsea, which team do you support? Chelsea, Arsenal and Manchester. Which team do you support?
Okay. The way I look at you, you are like a Chelsea fan. You are number 10. And I look at him. He might be Man U. They are coming up and now ni kelele kila pahali. But us tumetulia pale juu. Arsenal.
You are an Arsenal. Oh, okay. Okay. On your profession, between boys' school or girls' school or mixed school, which school have you ever enjoyed teaching?
Me, in fact, I think I'm the one who brought the issue of group of schools. That was slogan, details, whatever, because I would say I teach at Kagumo School.
Okay.
Group of schools, Kagumo group of schools, with a chapter.
Okay.
So I've only taught in mixed day schools, very small ones.
Okay.
And anyway, for teaching practice, at least I was in a boys' school. So I don't have that experience to say how the girls' school is, because I've never had that experience.
Okay. The last question is, what do you like doing apart from watching Arsenal? Of course, you're on the top there. What else do you like doing when you are free?
That is my hobbies.
What's your hobby?
Yeah, me, I like, of course, games. Whenever there is a game, I can go far.
Okay.
When a good game is at Rwanda, I will go there and watch.
Oh, okay.
And of course, interacting with people.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
I'm a social being, and when I interact with the people, I feel satisfied.
Thank you so much, Kati. What is your message to teachers? The last message to the teachers who are listening to you in this year 2023.
Let me tell them that I'm very, very happy with them for the support they have continued giving our branch and the officials who are working with me. I sincerely thank them, and I wish they continue with that kind of support. And as a union, we are also going to support them fully. We are going to work closely with them, and whenever they have any need, let them not hesitate calling us. My number, for example, is free for every teacher. Some of them fear that I'm calling the executive secretary is a big man. Me, I'm a teacher and part of you, and therefore everybody should feel free to talk whenever he has an issue, and we appreciate positive criticisms, because I know those are the things that build people who are in power. And when you don't accept criticisms, you are not a leader. So any positive criticism is welcome. But anything that is not positive, I think people should gauge. Anyway, I'm happy for them, and I also wish them a very prosperous year 2023. Yeah.
So thank you so much, Katibu. Thank viewers for keeping tuning. That has been the Executive Secretary Kuppet in Nyeri County, and we have talked about very many issues. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking, and thank you so much for sharing. My cameraman has been Sam. Thank you so much, Sam, and we wish you all the best in 2023. Thank you so much, and God bless. So I would say, dear lunch, you can know my Yes. Okay. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lunch and chai. Kama iko tukuli.